when the sun's going down, no stars in the sky, I'ma head down the road across county line.
I know why I can't sleep. It's because it's too chaotic inside my mind. I've got way too many creative ideas, way too many things I want to do, way too much stuff just pulling at me, and I don't have any kind of good routine or system in place. I have basically let all routine go out the window. I am just intensely focused on all of these obsessions that I have with literally everything. I could best describe it as feeling like I have bees just buzzing in my brain. Like picture a beehive and all of the bees just going wild in there. That's what it feels like inside my brain right now. You know how like beekeepers have those little cans and they like fog the bees to calm them down? That's what I feel like I need. I need bee fog to like calm down what's happening in here. So tomorrow I need to figure out something different. This feeling of chaos and feeling like everything is out of control and pinging and bouncing back and forth from one thing to the next. It's exhausting.
I can't remember my name.
I want today to have structure. So I'm going to make a list of what I think of as the perfect day with a good balance of both work and taking care of myself. And hopefully, if it all works out, I can use this as a template going forward so that my days feel a little more controlled and orderly instead of so chaotic. A new world record. For this morning's deep work session, I'm going to be focused on conceptualizing a new knitting pattern. If you're new here, that's what I do. I design knitting patterns. That's my creative work. It's what I do for a living. I love it. And one of the funnest things is when I finished one project and I can kind of move on and start a new one. A lot of times I'll have like ideas in my head, or I write down inspiration in my notebook. I clip out color palettes that I like, just things that inspire me. And that's typically where it starts. So this morning I'm conceptualizing a whole new design, and I actually have like nothing in my head. Sometimes I have like 5 different ideas floating around at once, fighting for attention. But right now it's just a big blank. So I'm going to sit here and try to come up with a cool idea. Hopefully I think of something. I think I need to step away from pattern conceptualizing right now. It's not going well. There's just nothing there. So I'm going to move on to the next part of my schedule, step away from this, and see if some ideas don't percolate while I'm not actively thinking about it.
I go to bed early and I hope when
All right, so the plan for creative time is to actually paint a mural on this archway behind me. This archway leads into like a hallway that goes to our laundry room and then onto our bedroom. And I've always wanted to paint murals on my walls. The problem is I'm not a painter, but I have never let not knowing how to do something stop me from doing that thing before. So I've got my paints. I've got a rough idea of what I want to do. I know that I want to mimic like Eastern architecture. I want to paint like an arch that goes like on the sides and then above the doorway, and then maybe even do a design along the edge of that arch that kind of mimics the intricate tile work that you see in a lot of Eastern and then Middle Eastern architecture. So that's the plan. We'll see how it goes.
let me plot it out, let me steam away all the wrinkles in this fabric. Using a tapestry as a map only leads to pattern recognition. I need an intervention. Oh God, please don't let me be this way. I can't breathe, I can't communicate. I find every way to start another day. How many more cycles before I
Okay, so I just got the first coat done of my pink Eastern arch above my doorway. This was pretty simple. I just taped the sides to create the arch. I had to freehand the top. That was probably the most difficult. It's not perfect, but I think it turned out okay. So I'm gonna let this dry for a while. Then I'm going to do the second coat, and then I'm going to do my tile design along the border. That's going to be a lot harder. That's where me not knowing how to do something might actually screw me over. Stepping away and working on the mural over there really helped because I had 0 ideas this morning. And then an idea popped into my head while I was working on the mural. And so now I get to work on the computer, kind of write out what I'm thinking, and then pick out some yarn and get started on a new sock design. So I'm really excited. It doesn't always work. Sometimes I step away in the hopes that an idea will come and then it just doesn't. And I'm just left with nothing still. But today it absolutely worked to kind of step away, think about something else, and then wouldn't you know it, I've got an idea now. So I'm gonna do that for a while this afternoon, just lock in, focus, and hopefully come up with an amazing sock knitting pattern. So what if this idea is terrible? I mean, it's probably terrible, right? Like, it's terrible. My inner voice is like rarely ever helpful. Oh, everyone is absolutely mad at you, for sure. You know everyone hates you, right? Do you remember that time like 25 years ago on the first day of college when you tripped so hard that you like rolled when you fell? Yeah, you should think about that right now.
Let's stop and stare for a minute, 'cause there is divinity there where the sinners breathe. They work their jaws, raise the hands of beyond for the physical, limited destiny. Free spirits, free. The sun, the light, the truth is within. Lead. Submerge my face, I bleed to bliss, I'm free from pain. On my left I find, I run, I hurt, I listen inside. Each breath desires, desires, desires.
I thought that I could finish this in a day, but I think I've spent 20 minutes just on 4 of the diamond patterns, so I don't know. This might be a while.
Easy rider on the highway, station wagon going slow, windows open, you are basking in the bluegrass radio. It is easy now to see you with your hand out on the wind. I keep it. Don't be sad, don't be lonely. Don't you know that I love you only? Just be mine, and I'll be yours forevermore. Don't share
All right, my perfect day is now at an end. It's time for bed. And I have to say, this day was absolutely fantastic. I feel like I got a lot done. I feel like I still took time to eat well and do other fun creative things besides just obsessively focusing on work. And so yeah, it's definitely a day that I think I'm going to try and repeat as much as possible. Obviously, most days I have to take my kids to school, pick them up from school. They have activities. It's not possible to squeeze in everything that I did today in one day. I definitely did a good job of fogging the bees in my brain. So all in all, it was just a really good day.
When the sun's going down, no stars in the